can't go far in Irving without seeing a Mustang. On street signs, water towers, and more, the Mustang is the symbol of the city.
I often wonder if I got a couple of dollars royalty from all these things, I'd probably do all right.
Wildlife sculptor Robert Glen created the Mustangs of Las Colinas. Back in the 1970s, Las Colinas founder Ben Carpenter commissioned the bronze sculpture that took Glen years of research and labor to create.
I was very keen to try and make them all as lifelike and spiritual as you can get it. It took me 8.5 years of my life to make them.
The sculpture was dedicated at William Square in 1984. Glen lived in Africa, where he could be close to the wildlife that inspired his work. But he returned to Irving many times, always happy to share stories of the sculpture's creation and pointing out details casual observers might miss.
Between this and an adult horse, the hair texture is much rougher because the young animal has woolly hair.
In recent years, as the City of Irving set out to restore the sculpture, Glen stayed involved, watching progress on FaceTime. What do you think of the finished product?
I'm blown away. Everybody has done what a phenomenal operation to get that thing to what it is now.
Where does this rank on the scale of, what you
Oh, I think right at the top. And these things are designed to last forever. I won't be standing here talking to people, but yeah, they will.
While this sculpture is his greatest work, he created a lot of wildlife art. Some of it is on display at the newly renovated Mustang Museum and Visitor Center in William Square, an added attraction in this spot that has become a top destination for visitors to Irving and a place of pride for residents.
Very often one looks back at old work and you say, wow, I would have done this or I would have done that. And I have to say that I don't feel that, and it's always nice to be here. Well, I think what it's done is brought, I think and I hope, a spiritual cohesion amongst people when you relate to that as a center point. I think that is what I appreciate a lot now, more than ever. Really flattered that everybody feels quite the way they do.
We remember Robert Glen, who made a big impact in Irving. He died in Ireland at 83 years old.